What if falling apart was never the end, but the invitation to begin again? What if starting over wasn't a setback, but a quiet act of following your dreams again and again? Hello there, I'm Magnolia, a Montessori teacher, songwriter, and creative, currently studying Montessori education here in Italy. I started this journey to reconnect with my purpose, and along the way, I've been learning that chasing your dreams doesn't always look like you imagined. In this episode of Italian Summer Diaries, I take you to Venice, a place that taught me something I didn't know I needed, that starting over can be sacred. At the heart of the city stands La Fenice, an opera house that has been destroyed by fire and rebuilt not once, but 3 times. It reminded me that beginning again is not about failure, it's about faith. And maybe, just maybe, we all deserve that kind of grace. Well, you don't have to leave home to feel something shift. Travel with me through Venice and maybe you'll rediscover a part of yourself too. The first time I visited Venice was when I first arrived here in Italy. It felt so surreal and dreamlike. But definitely, this city is a place to be cherished. A city built on water, on stories, on survival. It has some kind of magic that doesn't feel like we're in reality, but it's a real place with real people and real culture and real food. And so this time around it was a must for us to watch a glass-blowing demonstration in Murano. The guide explained to us that Murano glassblowing is somewhat becoming a lost art because there are less and less young people who want to train and learn how to do glassblowing here, because it does take a lot of time and dedication and practice to become a master, and it also gets really hot in the summers and you have to work with fire. But it also felt strangely personal. The glass takes heat, pressure, and patience to turn something ordinary into something beautiful. Kind of like life in your 20s, right? You don't always know what you're becoming until you are. And in that moment I thought, maybe we need to stop fearing the hard seasons, the life lessons, and start trusting them to transform us. In fact, the glass didn't shatter, it softened, and it let itself be reshaped. Later on, we also got to visit the Leonardo da Vinci Museum, which was really entertaining because it was interactive. It's really interesting because it's common knowledge that Da Vinci is a genius or a Renaissance man. But when you're in this museum, essentially you're seeing blueprints, you're seeing works in progress, you're seeing experiments, you're seeing trial and error after trial and error. And that's something all of us can learn from. Da Vinci wasn't chasing perfection, he was exploring. He was allowing himself to fail, try again, wonder. And it made me think that maybe we don't have to figure it all out. And the art of becoming is just one small experiment at a time. So allow yourself to wonder, to explore. And really, it's about asking a better questions, not having all the answers. But just when we thought our exploration of Venice was over, I bumped into this beautiful bookstore. Where else do you walk into a bookstore and find gondolas holding novels or cats guarding poetry? The bookstore wasn't organized at all. It was overflowing with books, with cats, with tourists, and yet it made sense in its own way. Messy, layered, a little water damaged, yet full of meaning, nostalgia, and yearning. Last but not the least, we visited La Fenice. Its name means the phoenix, a symbol of rising after ruin. This opera house has burned down and been rebuilt more than once, and somehow that made it even more beautiful. I think there's something really comforting about that. The idea that we can fall apart over and over again but still come back stronger. After all, Dr. Maria Montessori said that development is a series of rebirths. And just like this opera house, we are reborn again and again into something more beautiful. As a very nostalgic person, of course I picked up a few things from this trip in Venice and Florence, so I can cherish the memories and bring gifts back home. All of which so that I could remember this memory, cherish it, and bring a piece of it home. Are you a nostalgic and sentimental person too? All in all, Venice honestly surprised me, even though this was the second time around. I didn't expect it to hit that hard emotionally, but I think I needed it. On the next diary entry of this Italian summer diaries, we're going to Lake Como and to Lake Garda. Let's face it, we need some fresh air, peace, but also more adventure. And so if you're a fellow dreamer chasing their dreams, starting over again, trying new things, then I welcome you to the Pixie Party and I'll see you again next time. Ciao!